depending on where you get them from, they're anywhere, I've seen them between $30 and $60.
That's it?
Yeah, that's not, and I'll tell you what I find,
That's cheap.
the cheapest place to buy them is at the Asian grocery stores.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's where you can also get the fuel for. Yeah, the one on McKnight Road in the North Hills, or Lotus through the Strip District.
They have the best Japanese
So see how we're getting a little bit of a darker color there. And again, constant stirring. Trying not to get any on the side. So if I have some built up, you're not going to scrape. Again, just tap it down like that. If it burns, usually it burns on the side of the pot. Because like these pots here, we got a real thick bottom, but real thin sides.
These pants,
So
you
now
can get
here-
a Chinese, right? I think I see
What's
this
the smell that you're catching
Like a wine smell?
there? Nutty smell. Yeah, you know, like books will say blonde roux should have the aroma of a toasted hazelnut. When's the last time you toasted a hazelnut?
It smells like
Been a long time.
Okay. But what's it smell more familiar like?
Like a
Get
roof,
a
like
popcorn smell?
yeah, like roof cashew,
Everybody knows what popcorn
Cashew.
smells. doesn't
like
it?
cashew, you know?
That's what you're looking for. And then we talk
Yeah,
about
yeah, our fried
how-
dumpling.
Oh, it's more brown.
Oh, yeah.
And then so that popcorn aroma is also when you taste the velouté, you should catch a little bit of that toasty nut popcorn like flavor
My chef,
inside the
this is weaker than this. This is stronger.
Yeah, there's not going to be a big difference
Yeah.
between the two of these.
Yeah.
You know, there will be some.
That
but
probably tastes more like
the
flour.
bigger difference will be the brown and the white.
Yeah.
As
So,
far as
so the strength, the thickness, both of them can do the same. Cause it was
pretty
saying,
much the same
Okay.
here. The big difference, like I said, it'll be between the brown and the white.
yeah, and the, okay, yes sir.
And again, what you're going to look for, we don't want to see streaks of color. We don't want brown and white to add with a little bit. That's actually gotten a little bit darker
Yeah.
as it sat there because you have all that built
Yeah, it
up
has.
heat in there. So if we're making a brown roux and we're not going to use it immediately, you probably want to stop it a shade or two lighter than you want it to be, because there will be the carryover cooking, it'll get a little bit darker. And if when you're ready to use it, it's not dark enough, you can always put it back on the flame and darken it a little bit. But imagine as hot as this is here and dumping boiling water in
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
That's where you're going to get that eruption.
Yes, sir.
So you can put a roux back on the flame and.
Yeah, you can. You have to be careful with it because it's solid now and it's going to, so I'd start with low. And a lot of times when people, like working with roux and they make, like what we used to do at the country club when I worked there is early in the week, someone would make a blonde roux. And then if we needed it a brown roux, we would take the blonde roux, put it in the pot, continue to cook it a little bit until it got to that stage. If we needed a white roux, we'd just make the white roux. But roux, there's nothing in there that can go bad. It's flour and oil, so we can keep it at room temperature. The other thing that you can do with roux, especially if you're making a big quantity of it, is you can cook them inside the oven, rather than having to babysit them on top of the stove. So if you put them in a pot or a pan inside the oven and then just occasionally stir. It's going to take a lot longer, but you can be doing something else while you're doing that. Okay, and then watch, because wherever this pan was, if you touch that part of the table, that's hot as hell too. Okay, so be careful. You know, the heat just doesn't dissipate once we take it off of the stove. Okay, so now for the velouté sauce. Okay, so for that we need, again, 4 ounces of roux, and then 40 ounces of white stock. Okay, so. Take a taste of the stock. Let's see consistency. Start. You can see why the cues of the smell are important too, because we're going to call this a white roux, but it hasn't even started to cook, and it looks more yellow. You know, butter would be the same thing, but we know we're only going to cook it for a few minutes. Now it's not cooking until we see a little bit of bubbling around the edges there. And again, try to keep the sides of the pot as clean as possible. Into the corners. Pretty much at that white stage there. Now, if you want to smell that, see if you catch that little bit of
Oh, yeah.
It smells good too.
tiny bit of smell there. Cooked flour. So, you think of pancakes without the vanilla extract
Yeah.
in it. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're done with the spoon for a second. I'll set that there. You're going to take, and then when you start to pour this in, you don't want to dribble it in there. This is really hot. If we just go drop by drop, that drop is going to
splash.
immediately evaporate, causing a little lump. So we're going to pour and whisk at the same time.
And why a whisk and not a spoon?
So you can really incorporate it in there and break it up and not have lumps in there.
And now, chef, we are thickening the stocks with the roux. We're thickening the.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the 4 cups. The whisk probably can't get into the corners of the pot either. So now we're going to get the wooden spoon and go into the corners and see if there's, see how we got some roux out of there. So then we'll get that back in there. You can see now how it looks like it's separating a little bit. Just a little bit of, okay? And that's going to do that until it starts to come up to a simmer. Now, you might be using a smaller flame when you're making the roux, because you don't want it to burn. But once the liquid is in there, it's not going to burn. So then you can turn the flame up high. Once it starts to come to a simmer, we don't want it to boil. We want it to be at a light simmer. So then you'll turn
Back it
it
down.
down. Different stages of heat for different stages of cooking. Now also then we'll need to season this. A little bit of salt and pepper. When should we season it?
At the end.
Why?
Because you have other stuff that you added to the sauce already.
Not really that.
Would it add too much flavor?
What's that? Yeah, because what do we need to have happen? It needs to reduce. Okay, we have 5 cups in there now. We only want 4 cups to finish. So if we season it perfectly now at 5 cups, by the time it reduces to
Gonna
4
be-
cups, probably going to be too
salty.
salty. Yeah. So close to the end. And mother sauces too, we will season them, but typically they're not seasoned to the point that we would the sauce we're serving to the guests. Because again, whatever we do with this, there will be a little bit more reduction added to it.
Would it have the same effect if we reduce the seasoning instead of the...
What's that?
Would it have the same effect if we reduce the seasoning instead of the sauce? Or the...
Well, yeah, we could reduce it, but I think it's a better practice to wait until close to the time you're finished with it and ready to strain it. And the other thing, you know, we said between 15 and 20 minutes simmering.
4 on. We got 4 on the aisle.
Any good at this?
So this is 4 ounce right here.
Yes.
Thank you. 4 on. So what we do? All right, bro. I can't read because I'm So tell me what we do with.
Alright, so
We get it out of
combine
this.
the eggs or egg yolks, milk, and fat. So
Combine them.
Yes, so add the oil to that. Okay, and then we need 12 ounces of milk.
12. How much? Do you have 12 ounce on this? No, 12 ounce on it.
Yeah, they actually do.
Yeah. 12 on. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Hold on. We need that right now. Oh. Think you're running away with it. So we need 12 ounce of that. We're gonna whip it together. All right, here. Put 12 ounce in
Yeah,
that.
make sure you whisk the eggs before we add the milk.
That's what I say. All right,
So you don't need
you don't want it?
No, I don't...
Okay, all right, bro. I'll eat up on that. Thank you. I put. Look at for each 12 ounce.
Yeah, it's 12.
That's 12 ounce. And then what they say? Add the milk to it.
Yeah.
Look at the paper.
Combine the eggs or egg yolks, milk, and fat.
All right, put it in. All right, I'll do it. Look at what I little.
Try to remember, guys, moving forward to get 3x5 cards for your recipes.
Chef, we're gonna get that. I'll show you a little book when I finish. Maybe I can use that. Are you happening? It look like it's happening. Bro, I don't know how that floor looks for a little bit.
Okay, that's good.
Think you're done?
Yep.
You're whipping the heck out of that. All right. So,
Add the egg yolks, milk, and butter to the drying board.
mix until just combined and do not ever mix.
So add everything together.
Yep.
That's what I would say. All right.
Yeah, it says add the egg yolks, milk, and butter to the dry ingredients. Mix until just combined, do not over mix.
I'm not using the butter. We use arm. We're doing waffle. What is waffle?
Yeah. Yeah, waffle batter and pancake batter are kind of the same. They're a little different in terms of ingredients
Yeah.
and cook time, but they're kind of the same. So I watch my mom make them all the time.
Oh, yeah.
She always makes the Belgian waffles, those big puffy ones.
Yeah.
Her and my sister and my girlfriend always bake a bunch of stuff on the weekends.
For real.
Yeah, we all live together, so
Yeah.
they just like bake all day long on the weekends. Like, they make cakes, muffins, brownie, cookies.
Oh, shit.
I'm just always there eating shit. I'm having a good old time.
Yeah. So when do we put that in?
Okay. So that it says for those just before they are to be cooked, whip the egg whites until they form soft peaks.
So everything is in now. We got the flour, baking powder, salt, sugar. Did we put sugar in it?
Yep. Just sugar.
And then we do the egg yolk. What else?
Egg yolk, we did the milk, we did the butter, we added it to the dry ingredients, we mixed until just combined, we did not overmix. And then
We're ready to.
step 4 says just before they are to be cooked, whip the egg whites until they form soft peaks.
Alright, come on, we're gonna go cook now. Where's Chef at? God, bro, this shit look. Chef.
Yeah.
Come, look how this look. You wanna come see? Come tell her.
For your
This is a waffle.
waffle, did you already make your egg whites?
So see the egg white right here said just before.
Yeah, but we have to whip them.
Or whip it first.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
sugar.
Yeah, Chef, why liquid? Look at the liquid like this. Is that good?
It looks awful runny to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's runny.
Yeah.
So is that good?
It doesn't. It looks a little too runny to me.
That's what I'm saying because
Yeah.
this. It said 8 ounces of flour. And that was looking a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you got 8 ounces of flour and 12 ounces of milk. You have 4 ounces of oil. Did you put the baking powder?
Yeah.
Did you mix the baking powder with the flour?
Yeah. And the salt.
You used
And the
pastry
sugar.
flour?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you can just use the timer on your phone. Yeah, the full timer is right here. So press it out, hit that, and it's on like 5 minutes.
Keep that chef put flour in it. So now I gotta clean the flour back off. So make it look pretty still. Oh good. I'm not even mad at it. Yeah. 2 more of this. You're done. 1 right there. 1 right there. 1 right there. Yeah. Everything. Make it look a bit pretty. Come on. Yeah. What do you think? You too, what do you think? Tell me. Tell me in the comment, okay? This is what I'm making. It's cranberry drop. Courage. Whatever the word is, it's right here. Can't see without my glasses. I think it's perfect. Boom. That's it, man. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, chef.
So
Or-
it must have been working.
We're gonna put this at the bottom. Much minute we using again? 12 minutes?
No, put it on there. She's already got something in there.
Oh. 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Yeah.
Alright. And that's it. Thank you, chef. 12 minutes.
I just guessed.
Why not? Bro, where you watch at? What time is it?
I do not know.
She's right here. What time is it?
451.
4:51. 12 minutes. It's 4:51. So it's gonna be 5:13. 5:13. We'll be finished by 5:13.